Hello and welcome to my DIY today. Today I am making cinnamon bread. What smells or tastes better than cinnamon bread on a cold winter day and around Christmas time? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing we do is turn the oven on. Okay, 375. And the ingredients you need, this is for the cinnamon swirl, half a cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Then for the bread, you need 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 egg at room temperature, 3/4 cup of sugar. Oops, forgot to put the sugar out there. 3/4 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1/4 cup of sour cream or yogurt, 2/3 cup of milk or water, and 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. And then we're going to put vanilla icing on top. And then you need a spray, a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan. Hey, let's go ahead and get started. Nothing like cinnamon for Christmas and winter. Okay, I'm going to do all the wet ingredients first. 1 egg, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, water or milk, sour cream or yogurt, vanilla, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, 1.5. So that's all gone. Mix that up. Now let's add the dry ingredients. The flour, 2 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of sugar. Let's put in half a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Mix all that in. And make sure everything's mixed in there, but do not overmix. You will have about 3 cups of batter. Now we're going to put in half of this batter. Half of it goes in. And you're going to pour that cinnamon on there. All of the cinnamon except for a couple of tablespoons. Except a little bit to sprinkle on top. So you sprinkle that sugar and cinnamon in there. It's a lot of cinnamon. I'm going to save that much for the topping. Okay, now let's put the rest of that batter in the pan. Okay, kind of get it ready to pour out. Okay, get it to lay over the top here. I'll scoop the rest of that out of there. Okay, now we got that all on top of there. Now we're going to sprinkle the remaining cinnamon sugar, about 1 tablespoon. Okay, let's get even the corners. We love the corners to be taken care of too. Now take a knife and make a little swirl, make some little swirls. Okay, and that's it. Now we're going to bake it in the oven for 50 minutes to an hour. 50 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, we'll be back. The timer went off. I'm just going to check it with the toothpick. It looks done. So let's get that out of there and cool off, and then we will frost it with some frosting. Look how good that looks. Oozing with cinnamon. And what's nice is the house smells like cinnamon. We'll show you how to drizzle some powdered sugar, some frosting on top, the icing. Then we've got the bread cooling on a rack, and you just take a little bit of powdered sugar and a little bit of water and just kind of drizzle it on top like this. And then let it finish cooling off and drying. There, and that when that finishes dripping, then you can slice her up and eat her. Well, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I do my DIYs every Friday at 2. We'll see you next week. Thank you and goodbye.